It all starts with a demonstration by Cole, who is incredibly afraid of routine injections. But he can't escape the injection. After catching his breath, Cole heads to school, where he has a friend, Melanie. She keeps Cole in the friend zone. After class, a group of gopniks decides to make fun of Cole, because he's the only one who just hasn't done it with anyone. But out of nowhere, B shows up. She says a few words to the guy and he runs away. B drives Cole home, since she works as his babysitter. It just so happens that Cole fell in love with his nanny because of a couple of delightful perks. Upon reaching home, Cole notices his mom cleaning out the basement. Cole asks his mom if she thinks he's a kid. His mom replies that Cole is just going through a period in his life where everything seems to be a problem. But after a while, things will change. A couple hours later, Cole is expecting a driving lesson from his dad, but things are going from bad to worse as Cole is afraid of messing up. Well, then it's off to get some donuts. Upon returning home, Cole Googles all the new words, straight through the morning. Having to sleepily head off to school. While on the bus, Melanie teases the guy like his babysitter is bringing in unauthorized guests while Cole sleeps. But he's sure that can't be the case. And when Cole sees B walking along with the boyfriend, his mood plummets. Archie informs him that they're going on a little vacation, so for the next weekend, it's just B looking after him. The first thing they do is have a little hangout followed by jumping in the pool, which Cole clearly enjoys. After a couple hours, he says that he suspects his parents will get divorced. But B asks Cole not to think about that, where better to talk Melanie into being his girlfriend. But to be serious, even if his parents divorce, it won't stop him from growing up and deciding on his adult life goals. And Cole laughed. Obviously B understands why he's smiling and decides to leave, but Cole wants to keep the party going. Anyway, B takes Cole to bed, but before he goes to sleep, he calls Melanie again, who hints again that as soon as he falls asleep, B's friends will come over. And so they do. Cole starts hearing voices. Turns out there's a whole bunch of them. Max, Allison, John, Sonia, and the guy Cole saw B with, Samuel. After a few assignments, it's Samuel's turn. And no matter how much he pushes back, B won't stop until there are a couple extra items in Samuel's head. Since they are members of a sinister cult, they need the blood of innocence. Hearing such words, Cole escapes to his room and calls 911. Cole pretends to be asleep. A couple minutes later, a whole crowd enters the room. Not long before, B had given Cole a drink with some sort of substance in it, but she has no idea that he didn't drink anything and only pretends to be asleep, allowing a small injection. With the crowd gone, Cole builds a ladder. But there's a problem, B is already there. Cole loses consciousness. Upon regaining consciousness, Suicide Squad is lined up in front of him. B doesn't understand why Cole didn't just drink her drink. Cole slowly but methodically cuts the rope, not realizing he has a mirror behind him. Then Cole says he didn't see anything. B believes him. She says they gave Cole a little shot for a science paper. Sonny is ready to untie the boy, but the cops arrive. Max uses the stick as a spear, destroying the cop, but he manages to shoot and hits Allison. And B takes out the second cop. The other cops try to contact their murdered colleagues and find out the situation. And while the squad is figuring out what to do, Max just picks up a walkie-talkie and says they're fine. And surprisingly, it works. Allison still manages to survive, and in the meantime, Cole just runs away. The guy sees this and runs after Cole. The guy gets trapped, goes on a little flight and instantly self-destructs. This time Max comes out to hunt, but Cole is not a slacker. Still manages to escape through the window. Thinking of a place to hide, Cole chooses a barn. But the trouble is, there lies Samuel's body. So Cole arms himself with a huge firecracker and runs into the basement. But Suicide Squad is ahead of the game. Sonya's already checking the basement for rats. Cole gets the idea to hide under a blanket, but a stupid tarantula ruins everything. Sonia hears the noise. She orders him not to run anywhere, but Cole does the exact opposite. He launches a salute, but it flies by, and Sonia hits a couple of mousetraps, allowing Cole to escape and even locking the only way out of the basement. Cole sprays some spray, activating an explosion. Sonia is obviously a little tired, but here's Max full of energy and he begins another chase. But even here Cole has a joker up his sleeve, which at least stops Max, but only for a couple seconds. Moments before Cole is eliminated, a bully decides to come to his house and throw rotten food on the house. Max doesn't understand how some type can deface someone else's property and sends Cole to deal with the bully. Cole tells the bully what's going on in the house, but the bully thinks Cole is crazy and leaves, which means Cole's escape from Max continues. Cole runs to the treehouse. That doesn't stop Max from climbing up. Before eliminating, Max brings Cole to the ground, but Max's weight is too much. One of the boards cracks. And so it is that Max leaves this world dangling from a rope. B takes a shot at Cole, but she misses, and Cole runs away again. That's how he got to Melanie, who heard the shooting. Cole tells her everything that happened to him, and Melanie says she's the only one in the house. B goes into the house, and on the second floor, the phone starts ringing. After checking the source of the sound, she goes downstairs again. During this time, Melanie has managed to attract attention, and Cole has acquired a goal to save Melanie. And to do that, he needs to deal with B. Getting to his house, Cole comes to a shock, because all the devastation has disappeared somewhere, except for Allison. Walking into the kitchen, he notices an ancient book, but he is distracted by Allison. In an attempt to defend himself, he accidentally snags a couple of Allison's delightful bon mots, and Allison immediately starts accusing him. Just as suddenly, B eliminates her. B says she just wants the book and she'll go away, leaving Cole alone. But Cole doesn't believe her and backs up with a lighter, saying he'll destroy the book if she doesn't tell her what's even going on here. B says they can start over, just him and her, and winks at Cole. But Cole doesn't believe this nonsense. He destroys the book and once again runs straight to Melanie's dad's car. Cole takes the car through the house, eliminating B. At this noise, the local bullies arrive, just like Cole's parents. This is where the movie ends.
Where do you go to? Where do you go?